Hi, you're watching Dog Ear Musings, and today I'm doing a book review of Monika Ali's novel, Love Marriage. I had picked this book up after reading her acclaimed last novel that came out 10 years prior, which was called Brick Lane, which also has a movie adaptation, which I haven't seen yet. Love Marriage came out last year and has a really fun color blocky cover that just kind of sucked me in, and I was very interested in seeing what Ali's latest novel had in store. So who is Monika Ali? Well, she's a Bengali British author. In 2003, she was selected as one of
Britain's
best youngest novelist. She was also shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize with her novel Glane, and then she went on a 10-year writing hiatus where she was filled with a ton of self-doubt and stopped writing for a bit. This latest book was influenced a lot by human development as well as psychology, and she also has a lot of Tolstoy and Austen inspirations for her text, which you can see throughout this book. So what is Love Marriage? So Love Marriage focuses on a young doctor. Her name is Yasmin, and she's got all of the good things. She's got two parents who really love each other. She's got fiance who's also a very important pediatrician. She is on her way to accomplishing her career goals and getting this next level in her relationship with her wedding. But as the days draw closer to her impending marriage, things begin to fall apart. Family chaos ensues. Drama, gossip, all of the tea is spilled around this family. And this is a book that is just filled with really interesting family gossip. What were the cons of this book? So I think I'm going to echo some sentiments that were found on the online reviews of this book. I thought that the book might have been a little bit longer than it needed to be. I feel like a lot of books you can chop the last 50 pages off of a novel and get similar results. And I felt this way with Ali's latest book too. I thought there were so many side characters, which kind of helped with kind of the exploring the family dynamics, but also the amount of side characters also kind of took away from exploring larger details of the characters that I really wanted to delve into. Like, I wanted to know even more about the mom, and I wanted more backstory for the brother. We were provided with a chunk, but I think that if we had focused less on side characters that show up in the scenes for like a blip and focused more on those other characters, we would have gotten an even more well-rounded story. And I just wanted more character detail. I know that I say this a lot, but I think that Ali does give the beginnings of important details of characters, but I think that in the end we could have gotten more. And I know that this book was with the intentions of being a screenplay, and you can really see that. And that's not to discredit the novel at all, but I just wish that there had been even more details with her characters. Now, what were the pros? Now, in my true Scorpio fashion, I love when a book brings me into the drama of it all. And this book does not stray away from the drama. There is every level of every relationship, some sort of issue is going on and explored in a way that is kind of funny and tongue-in-cheek and interesting. And at times it felt like watching a telenovela or a soap opera in a really fun and just page-turning way. This book definitely felt like a screenplay. It felt like something that will become a Hulu short at some point and will be played by all sorts of really awesome new actors. And also, if this screenplay becomes an actual movie, please, I want Dev Patel to be in this movie or in the show as the brother. I feel like that would be the perfect casting choice. Why doesn't he have a rom-com yet? And then Family Saga, I wrote that down as a pro because I don't know, I just love books that explore families. I like knowing how families work and how they tick, and I just think it's very interesting in seeing how everybody's family is a little bit wonky, and this family is not, it doesn't stray from not being wonky. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's just a very interesting dynamic that I think Ali explores, and she does so in a way that feels very real and true, and I really enjoyed how she explored all of these characters. And like I said before, I think that my favorite character in this book was the brother character. Now, I know why Ali decided to not focus, or I guess I don't know why Ali didn't decide to focus on him like as the main character, because I'm not her. I know that that's a narrative though that gets told a lot about second generation immigrants not fitting the bill for their parents' standards, but I just thought that this character was just such a lovable guy, and he makes all the wrong decisions, but he is the underdog who, I'm not gonna spoil this book, but it's just like such an awesome character, and I really just wanted to focus on him the whole book, just because everybody else, like, I do love an unlovable character, but he's really the best. Anyway, love marriage for this one character alone should be read. I don't want to talk too much crap about this book, but I will say that another con, which I should have put in the con section, but I guess now that I'm thinking about it in hindsight, is I can't remember what the ending of the book was, and I really tried to Google it, but nobody's spoiling this book, which is annoying because I legit forget how this book ends, and I read it earlier this month, so that's fun. But I will say, where this book did feel a little bit too long to the point where I forgot what the ending was, I think it will be a really awesome screenplay, and so I do hope it gets adapted. So that's been my review. I'm Monica. You've been watching Dog Eared Musings. Happy reading.